Hey. So this is a part two of our.
Unfortunately.
So part two of our favorite current contestant on Pop the Balloon.
Our.
Yeah,
We.
it's our boy. I don't remember his name. I just know him as 80% loyal.
The evil light skin. Well, there's like 5 of those.
Yeah, that's why I just call. That's why I just call him 80%.
The evil light skin who only like women in the club settings.
That's a lot of them. It just. It's the dude who said he was 80% loyal.
Good grief.
It's the dude who said he would cheat on you if you irritate him.
Just be upfront. Like, if you good with cheating,
So you're a cheater.
I mean,
So that's what you're
if you
saying,
do
you're a
something that
cheater?
irritates me, I'm cheating.
You're a cheater. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. That's good to know.
Yep. If you breathe wrong.
If you breathe
It's
wrong.
a wrap.
Yes. So Tevi reacted to the episode he was on where he got exposed. Well, not exposed. He exposed himself by making it public information.
Mm-hmm.
But he low-key blames Arlette for
Which is wild.
why he didn't leave with any matches.
Mind you, he opened his mouth.
Yeah. Yes. He told us why he shouldn't be chosen. Well, he still wanted to be chosen, but he said all of his red flags. But for some reason, he still believes.
He's the victim.
Yes, he still believes it's Pop the Balloon's fault. Even though it's all recorded, we can see everything.
Yeah. In 4K.
Yeah. So he made a reaction to it, and we're probably just going to hear his side of the story. There's not much to tell on your side of the story. We know your story, but
We saw it.
but we gonna check it out, see what he has to say, and hopefully he, took some account of. Couldn't even finish it. We've leveled up quite. We've leveled up quite a lot to endure.
Honestly,
Bullshit like
we can
this.
only get through it because of food and alcohol.
And that's hey.
And that's what we got today.
We got.
We're not breaking the streak.
Yeah, we got Pokeballs. We got Pokeballs on deck because he gonna be on some bullshit.
Got the girls laughing, bro. Like you rather be evil and entertaining rather than boring and fucking kind, bro. Like you rather be
Excuse me? Hold on. Let's start with you got them laughing first. Let's start there. They're laughing at you because you're a joke to them. You are a literal clown. Second of all,
There's also a camera on them. They gotta stay
yeah.
light and presentable. If they really
Also, they're scared.
yeah.
You are scaring the host.
Yeah, if they really wanted to, they'd throw shit at you.
Mm-hmm.
They'd stone you like a fucking witch in the village.
Also, would you rather be evil and entertaining?
Or boring and kind. As if boring and kind niggas don't get coochie.
Child. Because here you are being evil and light-skinned, and you still ain't getting no
You
help.
didn't get one single match.
this girl is fine as shit. Like Jesus Christ. And then like she says the whole divine feminine thing. I really didn't. I wasn't even thinking about that. I ain't gonna lie. The dude pop, which is hilarious.
I wonder why you didn't think about that. You weren't thinking about anything these ladies were saying. The only thing was on your mind is, let me see your booty.
Yeah.
Let me
hit it.
Let me see that booty. That was your only concern. You were just lusting after all these women. That's why you don't care what she was
You're
saying.
here for a relationship, something long-term, and you're viewing these women as just flings.
Pokemon.
Casual fun.
Pokemon badges.
Yeah.
My man's. He said, I didn't care what she was talking about. She could have been doing a whole satanic ritual. I'd just be like.
And he's just looking at her up and down.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
Maybe it was the alcohol, the little alcohol I drank, but like.
Okay, that's new information.
Blame it on the goose.
That's new information.
Blame it on the
Okay.
Patron.
Oh, that's new information. So you was tipsy before this? You was tipsy before the show? You were intoxicated during this episode.
You know what?
Which doesn't help your case.
Without the alcohol, I'm pretty sure he'd still act like this.
Yeah, this doesn't help your case either. Because your first impression was let me get tipsy.
Yeah.
In order to, and honestly, I think the liquid courage really messed things up for you because you ended up showing your true ass.
Yeah. You told the truth, some you probably hide.
Yeah.
So
it ruined your chances of getting a match, but it also saved a lot of women
it
because
sure did.
if you showed up sober hiding all of this.
He absolutely wouldn't have said that.
Yeah. So,
What's done in the dark?
well, come to the light.
Hey!
Keep guiding your light, fuck nigga. You was tipsy. That's why you're so lustful, because you was just drunk and horny.
Yep.
Man, that's a bad combination.
Man.
This will be a great moment to plug my song. Chemical X on all streams.
Just put a snippet. You best be ready to get your game.
It's possible. Of course, they want to make me a cheater.
Make you? You said you were 80% loyal.
Yeah, but nobody made you out to be something you told us you were. You told us you were a cheater.
Ain't nobody making you nothing, you moron.
I'm gonna rob a bank, hold 30 people hostage, shoot the teller in the leg, and when they arrest me, I'm gonna be like, wow, y'all really gonna make me out to be some kind of criminal, ain't you? You see how they do black people? You told us what you would do that would cause you to cheat. Mm-hmm. You told us.
That's fucking crazy. I ain't never heard nobody say that.
Really?
I've never heard nobody say, like, give the reasons as to why they would cheat on somebody.
Oh no, but people, it could be something people will justify. It could be something as ridiculous and irrational.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I've
heard a man say, if I don't feel bad about it, it's not cheating. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because niggas say the dumbest things.
Ooh, good. Man.
Oh yeah.
When are we gonna eradicate men?
I'm her type. That means one day she might I just gotta get like rich. You know what I'm saying? I'll just call her up like, hey.
Again, this is what delusion looks like, everybody.
He's red pilled. He thinks he needs to get money
in order for women to like. He's literally the beat it chick meme.
This was the horniest he was the entire episode.
Yep.
When he saw this specific woman and how thick she was,
lost it.
Common sense was never there to begin with.
Yeah, but
when he saw her, the light skin powers were on full.
They activated.
Fully activated. 100%.
Oh god.
Cranked it all the way up. He's like, I'm using my light skin powers to the fullest extent.
That man said,
100%.
I'm going into Drake.
I'm going into full 100% one for all My Hero Academia shit.
Seeing one of the baddest girls you've seen in like a month. You're just like,
a month? A month? This is the baddest girl
This man lives in this room.
Yeah.
He don't move.
Not in the house. Just
in this room specifically. Because
that's the baddest girl you've seen
in a month.
In a month? Sir, I literally seen a woman that looked just like her yesterday at Ross.
You don't go outside.
The fattest ass out of the whole group. You're just like, and they told us this is one more girl. So she got the fattest ass out of the whole group. I'm just like, damn, like, this bitch bad. And I told you, at this point, I'm having fun. Like, I'm not tripping over no match. I'm just having a good time. I'm over here responding how I want to respond. It's coming out well. Like I told you.
I'm sorry. What was coming out well? What was coming out well?
Hopefully he means them dumbass compliments. Hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Because your answers were, because all your answers was red flags.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're just going off how fat their asses are, why did you sign up for this? I get that you admit at this point, like,
I mean, he had to get around women somehow. He wasn't doing it in real life.
The one time you choose to go outside and it's to go all the way to Arizona
Just to have fun.
and still get no bitches. The one time you choose to step out of that room, leave your fucking penny, napkin, and potato chip on the floor.
Come on. All right, man.
First time I talked, I sound like a bitch. So like, I just wanted to sound good and confident and just give him my.
At least he knows.
At least he knows.
Besides the whole cheating stuff, I didn't really like think that was too big of a deal. Even though what?
Even though what?
They thought it was funny, but
They're laughing at you, not with you.
They're laughing to keep it light.
Yeah, but you're really scaring them.
Yeah, they don't think it's funny you're a cheater. Mm-hmm. They think it's bad.
Yeah.
And for
embarrassing.
Yeah. And for you
pathetic.
If you to say it's not a big deal, shows us how little you learned from this whole thing.
Usually when somebody be like, "Yeah, I want to mentally get better," like that's like some shit. At least they didn't say it, so I was just like, "All right, I'm still in there," because I said mentally and physically. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of syllables. You know what I'm saying?
He said mentally and physically is a lot of syllables.
You were in remedial classes, weren't you?
For you to say mentally and physically is a lot of syllables.
Mind you, mentally only has 3.
Hey, 3 is a big number, I guess.
I don't know how smart she is, but like that's a lot of syllables for like one girl to take in. So I was like,
Is he? Is he trying to say that she low-key dumb?
Yes. That's what he just said, yes.
You think women aren't mentally capable to take in a 3-syllable word? A 3-syllable word.
Also, you think mental and physical
are big words?
that's saying a lot more about you than the women you think are dumb.
they probably would have been before me, but I'm in the final 3. You know what I'm saying? After all I went through, after all the cheating scandals.
It's not a
Don't
scandal.
piss me off.
You told us. You told us he was a cheater. It's not a scandal. It's not a rumor. It's not a myth. You told us.
You're not being set up. You're not being made to look bad.
You're not being framed.
You open that mouth.
You one of them niggas that use entanglement. You say entanglement.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, has more syllables.
So she asked us, how do we handle conflict in a relationship, right?
I cheat. How do I handle conflict? I cheat on your ass. That's what I do. 20% of the time. I'm still blown away by him thinking mental and physical is a lot of syllables.
You can just tell who didn't read books growing up, who didn't grow up with leapfrog products, who just, was eating they boogers off the carpet.
You're the reason why PBS needs to stay on TV.
Yep. You're the reason why George Bush will pay for his crimes.
Discussion, but if you're trying to get at her, you're not supposed to be like, yeah, you're emotional, I'm logical, whatever I say, go. No, that's not what you. When he said that, I'm like, shit, I really might have a chance. All I gotta do is just say something decent.
So you know what I love about incels They denounce red pill logic while still being in that field.
Yep. Like you still in the house. Like what the fuck? Dear God.
I feel like I'm very communicative. I also think I'm pretty understanding. And
What the fuck is? I can't even say the word she just said.
Yeah. I know why you can't say it. It's too many fucking syllables. That's why you can't fucking say it.
Big word for Elmo.
Balsamic vinegar? It's a big word for Elmo. That's a big word for Tebby.
Like, take that Morehouse shirt off. Take that shit off.
Shit, I'm dumb too. Fuck. What the
At
fuck
least you
is
know.
communicative? Communicative.
Did he look it up?
So you trying to make a woman out to be stupid,
I got an
but
actual
you had to look up.
I got an actual tear.
You had to look up communicative.
Oh my God.
Let's communicate.
Holy shit, you had to look it up. Okay, listen. People are learning new things every day. Some people got to catch up more than others, but we all learn new things every day. I'm learning how to play chess right now.
Okay, but that's fucking yeah.
But I know that's not the same thing as him discovering.
Yeah, that's understandable. But you had to look up communicative. Communicate.
It's in the word.
I told you I do not watch the show. I watch clips, so I'm watching the viral shit only. So I'm just going. I had no clue what I was gonna ask her, bro. Like, had no clue.
So you signed up for a show you know nothing about.
That should be pissing me off. Why do you sign up for something and not prepare for it? You know you're gonna have to talk to people, answer questions that's gonna lead possibly to a relationship. So why don't y'all get ready for that?
I think it's because he just thought, oh, we're just going based off looks.
You gotta be a fucking idiot
'Cause-
if you think you gonna get in a relationship with somebody and think looks is enough. Like, actually, turn this on. Everybody, turn this on. Quickly.
Sir, you signed up for this show and you only watched the viral clips and you didn't know you were gonna have to, actually talk to them.
It's a dating show.
You're
trying to get into a relationship with somebody.
You have to
Y'all
talk to
need to
them.
know everything.
You have to talk to them. You have to ask them questions.
Like, dang. She's so beautiful. I'm not. Yeah, bro. None of the guys did what I just did.
None of the guys complimented the women based off lust.
Future Winnie, remember to add the SpongeBob clip. You know which one.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Then I'm like, she's so fucking fine. This is the shit I would do at work. So it's just like,
Wait, first of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
I beg your pardon?
Did he just fucking admit online that he's one of those sexual harassment co-workers? You one of those?
He's the where my hug at coworker.
Ew.
You are dedicated to finding a work wife.
Ew. He's one of those who want a specific woman to be his work wife, and she said no plenty of times, and he's still trying to pursue it. He's still trying to get at her.
Why would you admit online this is how you behave at work? Like HR ain't gonna see this. Like, Future Winnie, there's a Drake and Josh clip I need you to add to this.
Really, you're not a smart boy.
I'm over here just, they said they called it love bombing or some shit. I don't know what the fuck they called it. But this.
You are love bombing. You were love bombing every single lady. And then when it wasn't working, you had to show us who you truly are. which is a corny piece of shit.
Ooh.
I don't expect you to know what love bombing is, though.
I fucking all. You didn't even know what communicative was.
Yeah, you think physical is a lot of syllables. So yeah, I don't expect you to know what love bombing is. I don't expect you to be aware that you do it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm over here distracted by her beauty. I can't even think of a question, bro. Like,
You said booty wrong.
Yeah, because let's be real.
You literally just told us how she got the fattest ass, and that's why you wanted to stay in the game for as long as possible.
So let's be real.
The game is a dating show, by the way. So this is a person.
you gonna love me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I need somebody to, you know?
Like everything you're saying right now is love bombing.
To like enjoy me, like want to be with me just as much, or yeah, just want to be with me a lot. Like, you know.
Hey, you see that? You said you want to be with me just as much as. Well, I don't want to be with you like that. I just want to fuck you. But just with me. Just be with me. Show me how much you desire me. Cause I just want you for your booty. Show me how much you want me. Cause it's just about me.
I ain't gonna feel the same way about you though.
I ain't gonna feel the same way about you, right? Yeah.
You better feel that way about me.
I just want your body. But show me how much you love me.
Don't act like I'm replaceable. You know what I'm saying? Like, just make me feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just.
Don't treat me like I'm replaceable, said the cheater. Said the man that will replace you if you irritate him. Whew.
I'm tired. I'm so tired of men.
I got both girls laughing, bro. Like, I was having so much fun, bro. I'm having them laughing.
Whoa. Don't throw Arlette into this. Don't. BM.
BM will pull up to your shit.
With actual black trucks.
Yes.
Actual black trucks. Okay. I don't doubt. There's no doubt in my mind. BM got shooters.
Oh yeah, he.
And I ain't talking about photographers.
He pulling up with a squad dressed in all black,
Mm-hmm.
black shades, everything.
He gonna put that.
That man don't play for shit.
He gonna put that stick to your temple and say it's a match.
You're done. You're done.
Some people think they have a good sense of humor, but in reality, they're just rude and disrespectful.
That's you, buddy.
I'm talking about you.
Okay. Yeah. I think so, though.
Alright.
Okay.
That's all I care about.
Anything to mention?
Huh? No, I'm good. She said you got anything to mention. I'm like, nah, like, I thought it was optional.
This is not, nigga, this ain't D&D where you get to choose
I can't do this.
the route you want to take.
I know that's a big word for
Yeah,
me,
that's
but I physically feel my brain cells dying one by one every time you open your mouth to speak.
Bro, I was bullshitting. Like, it might have been some truth in there, but that was just all, that was a role I played. Like,
so why are y'all treating this like it's just some, really? These people really just want clout.
Yeah.
They just want their followers, Instagram followers to go up, all that jazz.
Yo, for you to be like, that was a character you put on, why'd you even come here?
Like, you're just wasting everybody's time. And that, your spot could have went to somebody who actually is trying to find somebody.
You're also hurting Arlette and BM's whole concept of the show because you're making it seem like it's just a place to act a fool.
Yep.
And you make it seem like they only attract terrible people, which is what all the Pop the Balloon variants do.
Yep.
Once they saw how successful this was, they all do that. You can go to those.
Yeah.
Go to the 20v1 videos. Like, do all that dumb shit.
you're in the top 2. Last round, you was in the bottom. Then you just had a comeback season, and then now you getting set. Bro, this is mind blowing to me. This is mind blowing.
I will put the Drake mixtape on his face.
Oh, God.
You sure?
Let me ask another question.
No, I mean, I said, do you have anything you want to mention that's been brought up earlier?
Nah. I'm faithful with you. I ain't gonna lie. So I tried to spin it and like not mention the cheating. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, like I'm not gonna say I'm a cheater. I'm gonna cheat on you because that's not who I am in the first place.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
But I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be faithful with you. Like you got it. You got it all. You got the curves. You seem like a down to earth person, kinda. I don't know your Instagram. You seem kind of bougie, but you seem.
We got started up here. Every villain is light skinned. You tried to flip it by saying, I'll be faithful to you.
When you said earlier, I'm like 80%, but if you irritate me.
Mm-hmm. You also, so I'm not a cheater. I'll be faithful to you, though. Implies you would do it if she wasn't curvy enough. Because the first thing you just told us was you would only be faithful to her because of how her body is. And then you were like, you seem down to earth. You all seem like you got a nice personality. Your Instagram makes you look kind of bougie. I feel like I got to spend more than $20 on you.
To go. Like I was just having a comeback season. Now we're just shitting the bed. We got an injury, but like we got a sabotage injury. Like a nigga like tripped the nigga on his own team. Like I'm like, bro, me and Arlette was supposed to be.
Nobody sabotage you.
In order for it to be sabotage, somebody had to set you up.
You open your mouth.
Also,
unprovoked.
Also, you were just about to say how you and Arlette are supposed to be on the same team. She's not on anybody's team.
Nope.
Her
job
she's neutral.
is to make sure y'all leave with somebody. That's it.
That's not even her. That's not even her job. Her job is to just have y'all
bring
meet
it together.
That's it, and then see where it goes from there. If y'all don't match, that's not her fault. She is.
Yeah. You're right.
She's supposed to be as neutral as possible.
Mm-hmm.
She is a moderator. She is the host and the moderator. It is. She's not a wing woman, okay?
Man.
Y'all are not on the same team, and she's not on the ladies' team either. She is literally just here to see who matches and who doesn't.
Yeah.
That's it.
But he said earlier, he's only 80% faithful.
Oh, wow.
Bro, she said out of her mouth, this nigga ain't shit. Don't pick this nigga. Like, bro, what?
She said what you said.
What you said, and we're now trying to hide.
Yes. So
because you desperately want this woman to pick you.
So let's say she did. Let's say her intention was to just say you ain't shit. Let's say that is the intention. You're proving her point by hiding it.
Yeah.
You ain't shit.
Because if you really had integrity and were a man of character, you would have owned up to it.
And there's a part of you that does believe you ain't shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not what Arlette said at all. You think that.
Yep.
The same way Brian thinks he's less of a man because he's not 6 foot.
5'6".
He thinks that about himself.
Yeah.
Same way a part of you feels like you ain't shit.
Mm-hmm. And you know it.
You know it.
This is my comeback season.
It's supposed to be my comeback season. I was supposed to clap them cheeks. Now I'm gonna go back to my room and never go outside again.
Because that was the closest he was ever gonna get to find women like that.
My God, that's probably
this
is probably the closest you've been to a fat ass.
Yeah. That wasn't on Instagram.
That wasn't on Instagram. That wasn't on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
That wasn't at a strip club. I'm only naming places you just sexualize women because you made it very clear. Yeah, I find her cute in a club, and you mentioned there's parts they cut out. It's probably because you said a lot more ridiculous shit.
Absolutely, that was way more disrespectful than what you're saying in the final cut.
When Dr. Elon mentioned they cut out a lot of things he said on the show, it's because a lot of things he said don't make the show look good. Elon talking about how he's trying to pursue a poly relationship with 2 bisexual women and travel the world.
Yeah.
That's not what Pop the Balloon is about.
One because they Christian.
They Christian, they monogamous as hell.
Yep.
Ethical non-monogamy, not over here. That's why they cut a lot of Elon stuff out, because he doesn't represent the show properly. Because it does hurt Arlette and BM's reputation if they keep
like
spotlighting
they keep
somebody like
people
you.
like y'all on here.
Yeah. They did you a favor by cutting out a lot of ridiculous
Oh yeah,
things.
because I'm pretty sure yo ass would have been out of here.
And-
Again, the black trucks would have pulled up.
And
for
the
sure.
and the sad part is they probably cut out a lot, and you still came out looking like a piece of shit because of what you were saying.
But you chose to put out there.
It came directly from your mouth.
Yep. So you can't blame nobody but yourself.
This is on you, dog.
Bro, I got cock blocked on national YouTube.
Not the internet. Just not the internet. National YouTube.
National YouTube.
Not the internet. National YouTube. Couldn't say the internet.
Yo.
Couldn't say the internet.
Get this man off the screen, dog.
You weren't cock blocked.
You
shot
you
your.
shot yourself in the foot.
Yeah, you cheddar bobbed yourself. Like.
I think that was in the rule book. I thought that was like some shit. They said in the comments she never done this. I was like, look, you pulling out rules I didn't even know about. For instance, the past.
If you think Arlette.
I didn't know.
Wait. If you think Arlette, a Christian woman, was gonna sit up there and let you lie to that woman's face, you are a fucking dumbass.
Think of how much it would hurt.
And this ain't even like, I know guys love doing that, girl derogatory shit. That's not even her being a girl's girl. That's just her having some fucking integrity.
Yeah, that's her moral high ground.
Yes.
Okay. So for you to be like, you just switching up the rules of the show? No. She's trying to make sure whoever you're gonna match with.
And getting lied to.
Yeah.
And getting played in their face.
At the very least, not getting played in their face on camera.
Yeah.
Because whatever y'all do off camera is no longer Arlette and BM's responsibility. Yep. So she saved her.
Yep.
Not even on some girls shit. Because trust me, if Arlette was a man, she would save her just the same way.
Man.
She would stop that from happening. If she was a man, okay? For you to just be don't try to turn this into some gender war thing, all right? Don't try to make it seem
and
like.
And also, again, she would have seen it regardless because it's going up on the internet.
On national YouTube.
National YouTube.
Oh.
Yep.
You so fucking corny.
Bro, that had to be the hardest juke move. That was like a Barry Sanders juke move. I hit her with the bitch you. Oh my god, I didn't even plan that, bro. That shit just came from the gods, the comedy gods. Just blessed me with that move. Like
No.
For you to think you are the funniest man alive because you ran away from a rejection. That's what you think is comedy gold, by the way.
Ran away with that tee.
You ran away from being rejected. That's what you think is comedy gold.
Oh god.
This is the funniest thing you've ever done.
Ooh, you.
You're not as funny. You're not that funny then. You think running away from being rejected is the funniest thing you've ever done?
That's fucking embarrassing.
As an adult? Not as a kid. As an adult.
Almost 30-year-old man.
You pay taxes. You are registered to vote.
That's embarrassing.
You can rent a car.
Yep. Hotel. You can buy alcohol. You can sign up for the military.
This is the funniest thing you've done as an adult?
I knew after I did that, bro, I I patted myself on the back in my mind. Right there. I was like,
That's the saddest, most pathetic thing I've ever heard in my life. You pat yourself on the back because you ran away from a rejection. I'm not even trying to be funny anymore. Fellas.
Yeah, the seriousness. I hear it in his voice. Yeah,
If this is what you think counts as something to pat yourself on the back for, I need you to reevaluate and I mean every fucking molecule in your goddamn body. Because this is just pathetic. It's sad for him to think this is something to be proud of. Not even on like a joking aspect. You actually thought this was something to look back on like, I did that. I did that. Who's that lady? Who's that lady that Oprah put on who just yells at women?
Hey, y'all,
I feel like the male version of her right now.
No, dead eyes, because the tone fucking changed.
I feel like the male version of her right now. Because you really said that. Like that's cool. I don't know who looks up to you. If they look up to you, they got some figuring. They got
some work.
They got some work to do. You got some work to do yourself for you to think like this is something to be proud of. The fact that you even recorded this.
I'm glad he did, because we get to make fun of his dumbass.
That's true.
Even more, yep.
I'm like, sir, I'm genuinely disgusted by this man.
Yeah, he's serious now. We ain't even joking no more.
But this right here was like a Mount Everest moment. I was like, damn, we're good.
What? What are you talking about?
We gotta turn this shit off now.
Yeah, you know what?
We gotta turn this shit off.
I'm gonna just end it here. Yeah, I'm just end it here.
Yep.
We're good. You're delusional. you don't know what accountability is because there's too many syllables in the fucking word. And yeah, don't be like this guy, people. Thank y'all for watching. I regret catching up with this man. This part 2 was my fucking idea.
It was. I literally came over here. I was like, "What we watching?" He's like, "The light skin." I was like, "Damn it."
When I edit this, I'm gonna get mad all over again. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. If there's other nonsense y'all want us to react to, leave a comment, or you can DM us on IG.
Please let it be something that ain't like this.
Yeah. I know we said we got some high tolerance levels, but that don't mean we want to misuse it like Deadpool. All right.
Yeah.
We'll catch y'all next time.
And they can say whatever. Pray for a day we ain't together. But I should know better. Yeah, I should know better than exes.